Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to be just chatting while I'm getting ready, and I'm going to get ready using my new Pat McGrath. This is the Devine Rose 2, and I got it in the pink packaging. And so yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I done this and just having a little bit of a chit chat today, then be my guest. And as we start out here, I want to make sure I say welcome to all new Fritzy family. I am so happy that you're here, and existing family. I also want to say thank you so much to Fritzy family who has been hitting that link below to donate to the channel so that I can improve the channel. Like, one of the first things I think I'm going to do is improve the mic. I don't know. I mean, it's a good mic, but like the air is on right now, and I love you guys, but I'm not keeping myself up in this room with no air. Oh, it's really hot and humid out too. So, and the dryer's going. You know, can't stop living around here because I'm filming, and the mic up there picks up on it, even though it's got a dead cat on, even though I've got the door shut, and I've got the register is not even all the way open, and I'm still picking up all this noise from the background. And I try to edit it, you know, to balance it out, but it just doesn't do a very good job. And for those who don't know and are playing catch up here, I put that down there because you guys, some of you had requested it, because I had done a few lives and you were giving the channel money in super chat, and then somebody said, don't do that because Google takes 30% of it, which, you know, I mean, 70% is still, I love it, you know, but the PayPal doesn't take that. So they said, put the link down there. And so I did. And then some of you have been donating money to the channel. I thank you very much. I'm putting that money aside to get better equipment still. This is my new Pat McGrath. It's the Devine Rose 2. I got a surprise when I opened it. I didn't expect it to be a pink mirrored chrome. I thought for some reason it was going to be a milky pink, but then here are the colors, and when you see them, it's like this, okay? This is the one right there that everybody's been going so nuts about. It's like a pink shade that turns a multi-chrome, I think she's calling it. It's called VIII Sextraterrestrial or something like that. Something I can't say. But I don't know if this will pick up on this or not. I don't know that I'm going to use this today, because I think everybody is going to be using this shade. See, now when I look at it like this, I can see it. I don't know if you're seeing that or not. Can you see that shift? The point is that I think a lot of people are going to be showing you that shade in an eye look. So maybe I should do a different one. I am going to go ahead and set from the crease up because it just helps me. I know what the theory on that is. And you guys hear me say it all the time. Possibly it will take a little of the pigmentation away from this. Keep that in mind. But I would rather do that and build it up a little more than have to deal with how much I'll be dragging my eyelid and getting the color skipping across wrinkles, because it's, you know, this is my Sigma E25. One of my most favorite brushes, one of the first brushes I reach for when my brushes are clean. I think we should go into this shade. It's called Naked Blush. And remembering that we're dealing with Pat here, we're going to make sure that we just get a little bit to start. Feel for my orbit, which is right there. And put that there. I'm doing more patting than anything. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not particularly worried if this is sloppy or not, because this part will get covered up. And I'm not doing anything but just taking my brush and lifting up into my orbit. That's what I'm doing. I'm just taking and going like that and pushing up into my orbit with the color. Not actually blending. Now I am. Now I'm just moving in circles. I've been hearing that you guys want to see another get ready with me, talking, chit chat, story time, whatever, get ready with me. I'll tell you, I haven't done one since the last one because, I don't know, it just seemed like that video didn't do very well. And I thought, oh, okay, I've done too many of these now. I need to not do that for a while. So I don't know. You guys will have to sound off below and tell me, how often do you want to see those? Once a month? Once a week? I don't know. One of the things that we talked about was, I remember, and I wrote it down, that Tracy said, of the Fritzy family, of course, Tracy said she was talking about how the color red, I think it came about because I was saying something about when getting comfortable in your skin and wearing a red lipstick around the house, you know, so that you could get used to seeing yourself in it. Something about that. And I don't think I actually maybe had on a red lip that day. I was just saying that. I think that back then, I'm talking about the 70s, the wearing of red in some areas was actually thought about as being a forward woman. I think I'm going to hop skip over here to Bronze Rose 005. Anyway, so I remember, whoa, I'm going to stick right here in the middle of my lid with this. This is really pretty, isn't it? I remember wearing a red nail polish. I guess I was 15, maybe, painted my fingernails red. My parents didn't have an issue. It was a color, you know. It doesn't have any meaning, it's just a color. So I painted my fingernails red, but shy guy. I can remember back then, even when I started to wear makeup, he would tell me, you know, I like you better with no makeup. I don't, you know, I mean, he doesn't say anything now, but when I first started wearing makeup, he would say, you know, I don't know why you have to wear that crap. I like you better without it. And I'm like, well, fortunately, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm just going to take this microfiber towel and stick it over here so I can do this number. Because for those people who don't know it, I use a microfiber towel to rub my natural hair brushes on. I will use a color switch for like my Sigma brushes, and that's fine, but I won't use that with these. I'm going to come on the other side of the brush and just come into Gold Lust 01. I'm going to bring it right here, because why not? You know, just cause, right there. Anyway, so I'm just playing. I've never even used this palette before. I'm just playing. So anyway, one day I get on the school bus and I sit next to him and I've got on this red fingernail polish and I'm talking to him and my friends because they would sit behind us and in front of us and me and him would sit next to each other. That's interesting. Let me get some of the first color here and put that on next to it with my finger. Oh yeah, okay. All right. I like that. Anyway, so he's sitting next to me and I'm waving my hands around because you guys know I talk with my hands. Nothing has changed. And he grabs my hand and he goes like this. He goes, what's this? And I took my hand, my thumb, and I go, it's red nail polish. And when I did, the school bus hit a bump and my finger went right into his eye. To this day, and it's been over 40 years, to this day, I remember the squishy feeling that felt like sorry. But he had to go to, his dad had to come get him from school and take him to the doctor. I'm going to come into that shade right there, which is Xreme Burgandy. Let's come right here and tap it and see what happens. Okay, that is extreme. This is a very bendy brush. It has a lot of give to it. So if it packed in that dark with just that little bit on there, we need to be careful with that shade. But I can tell you right now, I'm going to love that shade. And I'll be using that probably with every look. I like that. Got to be careful. Gotta be careful. Careful, careful. You know what? I think I'll just go ahead and bring it into the crease a little bit. I think that'll make me like where this color on my lid and that crease color are joined. I think I'll enjoy that better with this. Just a little bit right in there.
While you guys are watching me do this, take note of my under eyes and how they're not as dark as they were in the previous video, which was filmed 2 or 3 weeks ago. This one was filmed after using the Obagi cream I told you about underneath my eyes for a couple of weeks.
Let's take my Rephr 03 brush and come into this shade right here, which is Skinshow Opal something. That's outstanding. Ooh, let's put the little right there. I don't want to come under my eyes yet because I haven't put on foundation or anything. Him and I didn't have any classes together. As much as we wanted it, I swear, people told people in the office so that we couldn't have classes together. It's probably a good thing that we didn't have any classes together. I even worked in the office at school, and I was not a good girl. I primarily wanted to be in there because I was nosy and I wanted to see what people's moms wrote for why they needed to be out of school. And I may or may have not taken money around report card time to go into somebody's file and pull their absences out. Because back then they didn't have these computer systems that kept track of all this stuff. I can remember at report card time actually pulling student files and counting how many unexcused absence slips were in there, how many accepting ones were in there. I mean, I may have a couple of times abused my power in the office. That was a long time ago. While that's drying, I'm going to move on to my brows. Let's just use this. I got this in the FabFitFun box. And I haven't put my Benefit brow setter in here yet. I'm going to do it backwards today. You know what? I haven't even done my foundation yet. It's like I got this new camera set up and then forgot how I do my makeup. I don't know. Obviously, I'll get better. I hope I get better. I mean, I have, plans for what I want to do. And right now, what I've got on the camera is the kit lens that comes with it. But I would like to be able to get that Sigma lens that I can actually, bring in super close, which probably that's too scary close. I haven't even got you zoomed in yet. Hang on. This is as close as I can get with this. I'm not used to zooming in, so I apologize for that. One of the reasons that I got the camera so I could zoom in, and then I forgot to zoom in. The way that I filmed over here, I didn't have to turn it on. I mean, I was using QuickTime on my monitor, so I didn't have to do that there. I want to be able to get like light banks that go up here and can be up higher and maybe pointed down. And then I can wear my glasses and not worry. I don't know. But then I lose this whole set that I spent all these years building. And I know that some people don't like that plethora of stuff over there, or probably won't even like it back there. But I find a plain background that's just plain, to me, that is so boring. That is not me. Not that I'm not boring. I just kind of said that like I'm not boring. It's not me. And if I can't be me, then why do it? I don't know what foundation I want to put on today. I probably should be focusing on my YSL. Okay? I just keep buying more foundation. It's probably not going to go with any of my concealers. The Giorgio Armani one might go with this. In Indiana, it is humid. I don't know about where you live, but the humidity here really stinks. So I'm not going to be wanting to walk much now. That's something that absolutely needs to happen, especially since I'm on this thing with my doctor to see, if I just eat good fats, then what will happen with my LDL? Will it come down even though I'm on keto? Because she was kind of impressed with all of my numbers except for my LDL, which I told her. I have carried a high LDL my whole life. It's hereditary. But she wondered, and I said I would try it and see. So she wondered what would happen if you replaced the bad fats, because let's face it, I like the bad stuff. Who doesn't? Okay, everybody does. So I've been eating a lot less of the bad fats and trying to use more good fats. The walking, the exercise is important that I keep that up so that we can also, oh no, I don't think this is going to go. I love this Armani concealer, but I cannot seem to get the correct shade. I'm tired of spending money for the wrong shade. Got two of them now, and neither one of them are spot on, but I love the formula of this concealer. But no, I'm sorry. Let's try and fix that. Let's try the YSL one. Okay. Let us do that. We have YSL foundation on, so seems reasonable. And this ought to look nice and awful cakey because now I've got two different kinds of concealer under here. This seems thicker. I must be getting at the end of this now because this seems thicker. It was a lot more fluid than this. So I don't know. Back to my health thing. If I stop exercising, then I know that it'll be just like when they did it in the fall and I hadn't done any exercising because it wasn't the right weather to be outside walking. So even though it's humid and hot, I still need to take walks. This Xreme Burgandy color. And finish smoking out down here. Did I do that and I just don't remember? Maybe I did come under here with an eyeshadow. But I sure don't remember doing that. I'm going to put that up, but for right now, I love this thing. I'm glad I got it. I can't remember off the top of my head who told me to try the Enlightened Butter Pecan. But girl, I can't find it. But I did try the Halo Brownie. No, it's Cookies and Cream. I tried that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to insert a picture of these ice cream cones. This is hilarious. So I went to the Kroger and I was in the ice cream section trying to get my, my fix of keto ice cream. I need to stop eating keto ice cream. I really do, because it's making me like go, well, then I already ate that, so let's try this, But anyway, so I'm looking for this ice cream, right, but I can't find it anywhere. So I go ahead and I get some Halo ice creams, and I look over my shoulder, and what do I see? I see mini ice cream cones. And I thought, you know what? If I get those, then I will stop, because every once in a while I need an ice cream cone. And I have learned not to go to the Dairy Queen because I won't be able to resist getting the chocolate dipped cone if I go there. But, because I did that not too long ago. It was Mother's Day, I think, on Mother's Day. And my husband got me a large one. And I'll tell you what, I was full halfway through that thing. But I didn't want him to think that I was ungrateful. So I forced myself to eat the rest of it. 4 hours later, I took my blood sugar. Oh my gosh, I think it was 230 or something like that. After 4 hours. My blood sugar is normally like just over 100 after 2 hours. So I'm like, okay, I can never do that again. If I go to like McDonald's and I get an ice cream cone, just a regular ice cream cone at McDonald's, 2 hours later I'm within normal range again. It's littler, it's not dipped in chocolate, it's good size. But the reason that I do that is because even though I'll have keto ice cream available, the reason I will occasionally sink and do that is because I want that crunch of the ice cream cone with the ice cream. So I'm looking over my shoulder in the Kroger and I see this thing that says mini cones, all right? And I'm like, perfect. Before I finish that thought, let me just tell you that this is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I know you guys know that I bought this, and I wanted to tell you before anything else that I love it. I have it in the lightest shade. And this is, Marge pointed out, she goes, did you already replace your Marc Jacobs bronzer brush? No, I had two. But now I just have this one. So yeah, I do have other bronzer brushes that I use, but this one is my favorite. I haven't used these in a while, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to tell you, I don't think you can buy them. It's my Lancome Letters blush, but I love this. This will take care of blush and highlight, by the way. Ooh, look how pretty. I'm so sorry. Lancome, why do you do this? Why do you bring out things that are really pretty and great, and then like, truly, when Lancome says limited edition, it's not a lie, okay? They're not going to turn around and bring it back out later. It really is limited edition. And I wish they would stop that. I've been wearing these lipsticks faithfully for you guys. They were sent to me by Sigma. They are the Infinity Point. One of them is broke, so I can't do that shade for you. I don't know. It arrived that way. But anyway, I've got these 3 shades here, and I'm going to go for this one. I'm trying to wear the points off for you. That's what we're going to put on and wear today. I mean, look at that point, how it goes right up in the Cupid's bow like that. Anyway, so I get these cones. And I get it home because I looked on the box. The reason I bought them was because it said you could have 3 of these. And it's like, I don't know, 4 carbs for 3 cones. I'm like, wow, that's my kind of, yeah, I can afford to do this. So I get them home. Now I'm going to show you what it looked like. Really? I know. All right, so I've got to do my hair. So far, I really like this. I'm going to have to use a lot more of the shades, you know, but I swatched them. So here's the swatches. If I'm going off of what I just used and what I've already owned, I would say if this comes back, you might want to pick this one out. I hope that you guys know that you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, then please go out, be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
I'm mighty glad I found you. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? See, it's hard. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take this brush. Well, no, maybe I'm not. It's my Sonia G Worker 3. I love this brush, but it looks like I got all my blood. It looks like right there it's like gathered together like maybe there's soap. Oh, well, for Pete's sake, stick it up your nose, Mary. Now you're gonna... I was gonna smell it. In the wash thing. Now I gotta wash that. Darn it. But I had the Pat McGrath. Ooh, look. Bat wings. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bat wings. Bat wings. Bat wings. Woo-hoo. Look. This is my mirror. Mary. I'm going like this and wiping this mirror off. Oh my goodness, how much shinier. Oh wow, you got a lot of that color in there. What are you gonna do? You gonna tell on me? You gonna tell on me to the principal? Go ahead. Go tell him. We don't need no education. We don't need no narcs and rats. Where's my microfiber towel? Where'd it go? I think that'll be really pretty. Anyway, what was I saying? I feel like a little kid coloring wrong. I feel like Bugs Bunny.